Hello everybody, Agnostic Haywood here. Didn't quite get finished with Numbers 31 last time. Again, I'm not going to read every fine point, but what I've read so far is pretty horrific. So much for thou shalt not kill, I suppose. All right, dividing the spoils. All right, so now that they've basically killed all the Midianites, not literal, of course, unless somebody says it's literal, unless they need it to be literal, and then it's literal, and then it's not literal, or people just don't care. Whatever. All right, certainly it could be a story that has some element of truth. I don't know about the fine details. I certainly don't think God was talking to anybody unless it was through a hallucination. Maybe Moses was schizophrenic. All right, dividing the spoils, the Lord said to Moses, you and Eleazar, so he's talking to Moses again, but what to do with these people that, maybe shouldn't have been killed. It didn't mention the kids, at least. So even though they still get to keep the stuff. Take this tribute from the half share, give it to Eleazar the priest, Lord's part, whatever that means. 1 out of every 50. I don't know how they're splitting up stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of details. I'm not going through all that. Fact is, a lot of people were just murdered. It's gross. All right, so in any event, a lot of people, tributes, strange. What does the Lord need to have cows for? Whatever. Kind of makes you wonder if it wasn't a person, but the idol. Is there an idol or something that represents God or something? I don't know. Gotta have some coffee. All right, the half belonging to the Israelites, responsible for the care of the Lord's tabernacle, whatever. Offerings to the Lord, from all these people they killed. I get the whole concept of spoils of war. That's not uncommon, the winner, but shouldn't. I don't know, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, transjordanian tribes. All right, well, let's get into this. Reubenites, Gadites had large flocks. Came to Moses. Suitable for livestock. Your servants have livestock. Okay. You can finally. Moses said to these people, shall your countrymen go to war while you are here? Why do you sit here? Why do you discourage them from going over into the land the Lord gave them? You didn't really give it to them because they still don't have it. So schizophrenic Moses decided he heard God tell him that you should go take it. Whatever. All right, Lord's anger was aroused that day. He was aroused that day. He swore this oath. Because you have not followed me, blah, blah. It's weird. It's a constant torture chamber, really. It's what it is. So weird. I got news for you. If it was, people would follow if any of that other stuff had happened. They would have to be constantly reminded. It's weird. Like walking off the edge of a cliff repeatedly. Trying to get my head around it. All right. Lord, anger burned against Israel and made them wander in the desert 40 years. Wow. All right, so wandering in the desert. I'm trying to read it. Honestly, this is I so do not believe any of this is historically pristine, nor do I believe that there's any reason to believe that a single person is receiving these commands and visions, and God the puppeteer is making people wander around because people don't obey. Just don't. All right. If you fail to do this, you'll be sinning against the Lord. Your sin will find you out. Dun, dun, dun. That kind of talk reminds me of the people that are like, well, you wait till you die, you're going to burn in hell. I'm like, well, nothing happened in life. So they have to create this fiction of when people will be punished. And it has to be after death because you can see their entire life, right? Not only that, you can see them. You can see someone die. Some people get cremated, or there's literally nothing left, and then people still think somebody should be punished. It's like some kind of sick fanfic, or people wanting to get off on other people being tortured. It's some kind of weird thing. If you fail to do this, dun dun dun. All right. Will your servants, Gadites and Reuben, okay, our children, wives, our flocks, and herd will remain here. Your servants will cross over to fight before the Lord, just as the Lord says. Da, da, da. All right, Gadites, Reubenites, every man, cross over the Jordan with you before the Lord. Land is subdued for you. I don't know. More giving away of things. Reubenites fled, rebuilt. They give the cities, sent some Makir. Man, I don't even know what all this is. People rebuilding. I don't even know. Yeah, they wandered in the desert, and there's more threats of wandering in the desert. All right. Called it Noah. So I guess these peoples settled. Moses told them what to do. They got permission to go through and do stuff. I don't know. All right. So, I see what happened. So these people didn't want to go. And then I guess he gave them incentive. I don't know. I really don't think I'll remember it very long anyway. All right. That is the rest of 31 and 32. Numbers. Y'all have a good day.